Matt Barnes' fiance, Anna Sims, jumps on Instagram out of nowhere, makes this post. Oh my God, I was so busy building up. While I was busy building up, he was tearing me down. She comes out, says Matt Barnes fucked 8 women in January. What's today, the 31st? So, he still got 1 day to knock down some more.
2 hoes a week.
That's 2 a week.
That's Matt Barnes, bro.
That's 2 a week. So she goes and makes another post and then drops the names of all 8 women.
Oh, I didn't even see that one.
She was on some FBI, CIA
that's
shit.
crazy
She
work.
put all 8 names out on blast. Now, I'm not even gonna get too super deep and philosophical. I'm gonna just tell y'all straight up, ladies, when y'all gonna wake the fuck up? When are y'all gonna wake the fuck up?
No, you dealing with a ball player. What the fuck is wrong with you?
All the same. Men are not monogamous. The only difference is you might got a man who don't have options. So by default, he's being monogamous. But in the back of his head, every fat ass that walked down the street,
He wish he could fuck.
He wish he could fuck. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you gotta fuck everyone, but if a man is on his tip, he built himself up to a certain caliber, like Matt Barnes did, where he can have options. You talking about a NBA superstar, played with Kobe Bryant, won championships. The nigga's light skinned. He already got groupies and he's a millionaire. The bro got unlimited access to women. What in your brain makes you think he's gonna be monogamous to just you? And what in y'all brain makes y'all think just because we might say, I might knock something down this week. Next week, I might not.
Nah,
this week, I might knock down 2. That don't mean he don't love you.
Even on top of that, what do you think you getting by trying to expose Matt Barnes? Like, more bitches is gonna fuck with cuz. Like, if he had the option to fuck 8 bitches, you putting yourself out there just making you look crazy. You trying to expose him, more bitches is gonna come. They finally happy that you off the train. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, they
More
been
room
waiting
for
to
me,
jump
yeah.
on. Oh, cuz, back single? You know what I'm saying? It's like, it makes no sense. Like, you're doing that. You should have just enjoyed the fruits of your labor from the nigga, and you thinking that this nigga is finna be faithful to you, an NBA star. You probably knew what type of nigga you was dealing with. Now you exposing, and you even worse, you putting the more women out there. Like, you doing that for nothing. Like,
right.
It's ego to me.
Because what did they do to you? You put in their personal business. They might have wanted to stay anonymous. So what did the women do to you? If you so pro-female,
you think
why
She want to put that scarlet letter on. That's what she want to do.
You think you saving them? They probably knew what was already cracking.
Yeah.
They probably knew what was going on with him. They knew what they was dealing with, and now you're putting all them women out there, putting everybody business in the street. Mind your own, you live long, man.
Facts.
That's the end of that, man. That's what you need to do. Business needs to stop putting people business in the street. Stop putting your own business in the street. Everything ain't for the net. You putting your whole relationship, move on. That's it.
Yeah.
You mad at Matt Barnes, like, cuz doing what the fuck he chose to do with his life. Move the fuck on. Get on with your life. You're going to be bitter for the rest of your life now because Matt Barnes is going to continue to knock shit down. And I don't even know who the bitch is at this point. Like,
She gonna still walk around with him at the end of the day
she's
anyway.
trying to make him look like a
It ain't gonna matter.
whatever people want to call it, or he's a bad nigga and this and that, but he's living his life, nigga.
this
You
what
got
I'm-
one life. He's living it to the fullest. He brought himself to the top. What the fuck? Everybody can't be kings. He made himself a motherfucking king, and now he's choosing to do what he want to do with that.
It's ego to me because we always talk about how dudes got ego. I think women got a big ass ego.
Worse ego.
Because
Bruised ego
they
too.
think that they can actually change a dude, or they think that they're good enough to curb a dude's appetite. Like, I think that's what she thought. And that's what a lot of women think until they get into that situation where they're dealing with a Matt Barnes or a Nick Cannon or a Cam Newton. And it's like, you're stuck. You didn't hit a brick wall. Your ego and what you think you are, you might be that to somebody else, but not to somebody like that. And so a lot of girls think that they are better than who they're with, or they're top notch to where they can get that kind of action out of somebody, and you just can't. Not somebody like that, like we just said, that's hopping out of whips. He had Kanye West making a song about him. I mean, come on, he drove 30 hours just to whip a nigga ass. Like,
And that was with the bullshit. Yeah, that's crazy.
And he with the bullshit.
But women, y'all gotta understand this. Regardless of the man you choose, know what type of man you dealing with before you deal with him. And on 9 times out of 10, y'all don't understand. Y'all could think y'all run men. You could run a sucker ass nigga and think you're winning, but you need to get on a man's program. Whatever that man's program is, you need to do that. When you get a new job, you get the manuscript, you get the whole manufacture of how they want you to run that program. And that's how you need to be when you get with a man. If you don't like that man's program, get a new man.
Get with it or get lost.
Yeah, that's what it's going to be.
That's
you
facts.
have. It's no way no relationship is going to work when women think that they run everything.
But this the cold part. This is why I'm giving it to you so raw. So you could stop jumping man to man to man, because no matter where you jump, he's the same. The only difference is the next guy might not be Matt Barnes, so he can't hit 8 in a month. 8 in a month is a little outrageous.
He went crazy. He went crazy. 8 in a month is crazy. Hey, 8 in just January. Cuz started this year off strong. That nigga went crazy. She probably did some shit. He said, fuck this bitch. At that point, that nigga said, fuck you. If he had 8 bitches in a month, cuz said he's done
probably
with you.
wasn't giving him that.
If you gonna stay around, he let you stay around. 9 times out of 10, cuz said, fuck you. A nigga went on a rampage. He had a whole vendetta at that point. 8 bitches in a month. I'm gonna fuck if you a celebrity. Cuz went crazy. Ain't nothing that much ejaculating in a month, cuz.
Hey, 8 is crazy.
Hey, a nigga sleep with a bitch every night. He don't want to fuck her that much every day. Like, cuz went and fucked 8 bitches in a month, including you. So 9 including you.
No, yeah, because she still got to get hit at least twice a week.
Exactly.
2-3
More than
times
now,
a week.
when he come back home, he got to wear you out. And now it's like, cuz probably coming home and ain't want to fuck you. That's why she started investigating.
Yeah.
But see, where was your antennas? You didn't notice, like, damn, cuz is just like the Energizer Bunny. He's just lasting forever. Because you know, if you knocking some other shit down, then come home and like, bro, it's once you get 1 or 2 off a week, you can go forever.
But sometimes certain women bring that energy up out of you where you already know, like a fresh one, have a nigga energized up. So
ladies, it's also
crazy.
What makes you think you're gonna get with a multi-millionaire and a celebrity on top of that and dictate his life? He runs everything. You're lucky to be a part of the experience. He's doing you the favor at this point. As you see, he hit 8 in a month and the year just started.
Yeah.
So you're easily replaceable. You're not going to go find another Matt Barnes, though. Number one, you're scarred forever because you're Matt Barnes' ex. So if I'm on Matt Barnes' level, I'm not taking his sloppy seconds. You know who's going to want you? Matt Barnes fan. A fan of Matt Barnes that's happy to get his sloppy seconds.
The nigga in the office.
But if I'm here, or here, that's out. I might knock you down just like, oh, damn, she look good. She available now. I'd knock it down. But keeping you, that's out. This is what y'all don't understand. Once you are marked by a man of a certain caliber, you're not getting another one. Especially if you're known. Now, if you're unknown or something, that's a little different. Matt Barnes is known. The man's on a podcast every damn day. So he done revamped his fame even more than the NBA.
He's more famous now. Yeah,
he's more famous now. Now the females is really getting to see him who didn't watch basketball, but they watch podcasts.
Niggas don't go rogue for no reason, bro. Like, niggas ain't just going to fuck 1,000 bitches just to fuck you over. Like, regardless if women want to accept it or not, a nigga might bring something to your attention. If you don't acknowledge it, a nigga just gonna move and do what he do after that.
All right, I'm gonna show you.
And I ain't even gotta show you no more. It's not even a point to prove. Okay, say no more. I brought it up. You don't acknowledge it. I keep bringing it up, and he gonna move how you move. Like you think you're more than what you are. So now he's moving on to the next. And if you stay, you stay. If you don't, you don't. People got to understand, this might sound crazy, but sometimes you got to look at relationships like a mirror. 9 times out of 10, even when worse things happen to you, it's a reflection of what you need to work on through yourself. So it might sound crazy, but it's the truth. So, you know what I mean?
Listen, I'm going to be real. I'm always an advocate for, hey, men aren't monogamous. If you got options, you're going to take it. 8 in a month is crazy. 8 in a month is crazy.
That probably ain't nothing to Cub.
He had time, yeah.
Cub probably get a fresh one every day if you want. Yeah.
But it does sound crazy, but then when you really break it down, is it really crazy?
2 a week.
Because all he doing is podcasting, right, for the most part, and probably training. So he got unlimited free time in a sense.
He can hit 2 a day if he wants to.
So let's just say he don't hit 2 a week. You might have hit 3 the first week of January. Second week, you was with wifey laid up.
Third week,
you hit 3 more. You know what I'm saying? The fourth week, you hit 2. And then 2 probably didn't even count because you probably didn't even finish with 1 or 2. Like it's all type of different variables. You feel me?
Even then, but women, y'all gotta stop thinking y'all got this sisterhood. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all gotta just move how y'all move accordingly. Like if you got a situation with somebody, stop trying to put everybody else in y'all situation to think that person is you gonna fuck up his shit. Like 9 times out of 10, most of them women is still gonna deal with it, but everybody don't want their business in the street. Your business in the street, that's on you. But stop trying to put everybody else's business in the street because you feel like, oh, this nigga ain't shit. Everybody else need to know. They probably already know. They probably knew that he was fucking with you and was still fucking with him.
Yeah. Now, what if they turned around and was like, actually, I've been fucking this nigga for 6 months since you want to
Longer
go and
than
do
you,
that.
huh?
Yeah, let me pull out the receipts.
Here.
Yeah, you knew here. They
knew
probably
here.
giggling about the shit. Like, oh damn.
Facts.
I think they were engaged for about over a year.
Okay.
I think they were engaged for a while. So that's another red flag for you ladies. If you want to get married, engagement shouldn't last longer than 30 damn days. 60 damn days if your money funny. 90 days at the most if
Not
your
for
money
a
funny.
millionaire, nigga. We can make this happen quick.
Tomorrow.
Once
yeah,
I
wanted
ask you to
to.
marry me, you say yes. There's supposed to be a wedding date planned ASAP. And you give your guests enough time to clear their schedule to get there. That's why I said between 30 to 90 days. I'm seeing these engagement queens engaged 5 years. Lady, what's not clicking? It's not like, what's not clicking in your head?
Cuz a
And
cold nigga. Cuz played a cold role.
What is going to Instagram doing for you? I don't understand why y'all keep doing this. Every damn female that's a celebrity or just a regular female, the first thing y'all do is run to Instagram. Number one, you make yourself look like a fool because 9 times out of 10, y'all gonna patch it up. Yeah. So you just got everybody emotionally involved. They going back and forth about theories, and now you look dumb as hell because you went back. Second of all, you're alerting all the ones who were lurking in the shadows that he's free game now.
Or you just got that they got that much power over you to where that's upsetting you that bad. A lot of people get a kick out of that too. Like, damn, you really doing that? That's how you feel about us? Like, obviously, you feel inferior to these women if you're going to go out there and do all the extras. If you're really a woman and you know your place, you're going to be like, all right, he going to do what he do on the side, and I'm going to still be here as that number one girl. So she obviously doesn't feel like she's the number one girl.
You know what's crazy? Because even sometimes women are pressuring a nigga to like, She might have pressured. I'm not gonna assume and say she did that, but a lot of women are pressuring a nigga to thinking that he's gonna marry him, and he probably got her like, I got bread to blow, like gave her engagement ring to shut her up, and decided to do everything he was doing, and really didn't care just to make her feel away. So now she's thinking like, well, you was gonna marry me, and this nigga loved me and did that, and he really didn't never give a fuck. So a lot of times that they can be pressing. And he could have just been playing the game, playing her the whole time. They be
trying to do a smear campaign though, like it's some Diddy shit.
Yeah,
like,
I don't understand. That's not a smear on a nigga's jacket by saying he was having multiple women. Everybody is to be expected, especially a millionaire. Like, I don't understand what's not clicking. How many examples do you have to see before you just accept reality?
No, the engagement.
I don't understand. Why do you think you're gonna be the exception? You're not. Go back to the biblical days. God's favorite had 50 wives and 900 concubines. You know how many hoes David and them had? They had bitches you could fuck a bitch every day of the year for 3 years and still not hit all the bitches they had. And them was crazy. God's favorites. Man, like, what are y'all not waking up? And here's another thing. Because I know you had homegirls in your ear like, girl, get rid of him. Them the ones that want your spot.
Yeah, they probably fuck, bro.
They waiting. And then as soon as you, they gonna be DMing him, hey, bro, you know, sis, it's over with. They trying to creep in there. Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. This is why I know a lot of y'all like, why y'all don't bring the females on? It's insanity to keep explaining this shit. And y'all all think y'all are the anomaly when history itself will show you. We literally put the video up in Egypt of this king got 700 wives, 500, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's there in history from the beginning of recorded human history. And men have not changed. We're still wired the same. The only difference is levels of access.
You know what they not to cut you. I know what they're gonna tell you. They're gonna tell you, hey, that's just how you think.
And that's what I mean, because they all think, first of all, they think they know men more than men. You have 3 men sitting on the couch telling you, literally telling you, you're not gonna believe it. Y'all not all men. Well, how many men do you got to see do the same thing before you realize it's all men?
And I think even like you got to be one of the worst niggas to really not got no options at all. Like, I think even a regular
There's
niggas.
a lot of niggas ain't got no options. They paying for that 300-pound, 500-ton bitch.
Damn, see, that's you down bad, yeah.
You
but
is, that's wild.
I feel like if you solid, you got options. I mean, even as a regular nigga, so just imagine a millionaire.
Bro, it's niggas with regular. You was just talking about 9 to 5s. We just talking about UPS.
Yeah.
How, nigga, you know how many niggas at UPS got
Cracking
nigga cracking shit on their route, nigga, cracking shit
They want to
there.
knock a nigga down for the clothes he went.
Yeah.
A man in uniform.
But this is a normal nigga that drives the big brown truck. So if he got hoes and he got bitches fighting over him in the street, what makes you think a millionaire? Listen, I'm going on record to say it is downright disrespectful and blasphemous for you as a woman to even ask any man who reaches the status of celebrity multi-millionaire to be monogamous. That's blasphemous and disrespectful. God gave me this talent. God gave me this access to reach heights that 99.9% of men will never reach. And you want me to not take advantage of the perks that come with that? Are you fucking insane? What are you talking about?
Yeah, you would be holding me back in a way.
That's like being a dime.
But you got to be a diamond in the rough. For it might be a few women that didn't loyalty that been tested where men is like, this is it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a small percent. There's exceptions to every rule because we're going to hear that every man don't do this, every man don't do that. Yeah, there is exceptions, but that woman probably didn't test her loyalty over years.
Yeah, but I think even then, that's the type of nigga who just really just don't ever get caught or is never out in the open.
Yeah, I don't believe no nigga.
Like, he just a super low key. He, you know what I mean? He keeps it very cordial. You know, he doesn't put it out there. Like, he wouldn't get caught like Matt Barnes. He might have been with her for 30 years. She's seen him, you know, when he had nothing rags to riches, but that don't mean he's not going to hit nothing.
Matt Barnes probably didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, because everybody's frequency of how much they do it is different. I got homies who might do it once a year. But to the naked eye, this nigga faithful. But I know for a fact, cuz knock some shit down. Because it sucks that niggas won't be honest because then you can't shut them up. Because I be seeing females like, not my nigga. And I'm like, bitch, especially your nigga.
Hey.
Especially your nigga.
I want to say this. I'm a faithful nigga. I'm going to keep it at
Hey, ladies,
that.
I'm going to say this. It's not unfaithful to do what he did. Did he wild out with 8? Yeah, but who are we to say what his appetite is?
I think that's better, though.
It's not the appetite. It's what's the situation. We don't know the real details of the relationship.
I know, but this is the thing.
I'm saying it sounds good far as she can say like, yeah, that nigga was ready to marry me and all this, but we don't really know what was going on behind closed doors to make a nigga. That's why I said niggas just don't go rogue. I'm not going to wake up and say I want to marry a bitch and then the next month I'm out here fucking 10, 12 bitches. Like, it's no way I'm going to just do that.
You've never been Matt Barnes.
Yeah, I don't have to be.
No, it's easy to say
I ain't been
that.
Matt Barnes, but I've been me.
It's easy to say that.
I feel like it'd be worse if he was just fucking one other girl for months and months and months.
That's worse.
Yeah. To me, it looked like he just doing it.
Because that's another relationship.
To go back to what Kylie was saying, like, it's certain niggas that just you're gonna have it. I would think you would have a different respect, like regardless to where point you're Matt Barnes exactly. You don't have to. You can have a whole disclosure of what you're doing, like to where it don't get out. He was moving like for her to find out to be an FBI. You know, women are FBI investigators. They go through shit and find out shit you would never think they can find.
How did she find them names?
Yeah, but it's crazy. They found every last one. That's the 8 that she found.
But I want to make this. I want to make this too. I want to make this clear. There does not have to be a problem in the relationship for this to happen. Because that is the first thing people want to piece together. Well, what did she do wrong? Or women to be asking themselves, what am I not enough? What am I missing? What am I lacking? You can be everything. You can be the diamond in the rough, perfect everything, not missing nothing on your P's and Q's. And guess what? He still has access to this here. And he's going to do it just because that's the way God wired us. Do you know how much sperm we create a day? Millions and millions of them little motherfuckers a day. You ovulate once a month. Imagine ovulating every day. You know how horny y'all be when y'all on y'all cycle, y'all ovulating cycle? Imagine that every day, all day. Literally, every day, all day, like a voice talking inside your head that you gotta fight against every day. This is why when
going crazy. A nigga ain't that one.
Listen, this is why I hate.
I hear you, but nigga ain't that horny. No, to the point. I'm gonna tell y'all what to do, cuz, for the women. Wake a nigga up to some head, drain him. If a nigga get up and walk out the house, if you in the house at a certain amount of time with this man, you better drain his ass. When he leave the house, when he come back, you better be ready to offer the nigga some more head and some more sex or whatever you can do.
Because they got them honey packs now. You that shit used to work back in the day, nigga. Go right to the store, get that honey pack.
And you got to think about it like, even her being on her P's and Q's, a lot of women stop doing what they're supposed to do in a relationship towards a man. So a nigga like Matt Barnes, if you probably don't perform even just 1 or 2 nights, he like, all right, I got to go do something else.
I ain't even finna talk about it.
Yeah,
but the only reason I'm wording it that way, because I don't want to place the blame on the woman for what he's doing. He's doing what he wants to do. I'm telling you for a fact. You could be perfect. So
now that's Matt Barnes for sure.
Don't beat yourself up thinking you did something wrong. Oh, was it because I didn't take the trash out or I didn't? Well, he should be taking the trash out. Yeah, he should be taking it. I probably got a maid. Or maybe I didn't cook dinner this night. No, it's not that. It's just the nature of men. And nobody else is going to tell you this raw and uncut. I'm literally telling you. That's just in him.
Now, Matt Barnes feel like I'm Matt Barnes.
But
I do what I want. I don't have to explain shit.
That's right. Like, why don't he tell me? I don't. It should be understood. This is why I'm trying to lay it out for y'all.
Yeah.
When you get with somebody like that, let it be understood. But so when you find it, you're not mad. I don't understand what you're mad about.
I think it also shows how, like you were saying, how delusional women are, though, because to be in a circle to get Matt Barnes, that means she had to be around other dudes in that realm. So she's already seen dudes operate this way, I'm sure, for the last 10, 15 years. So she already knows about it, and she thought he was going to be the one.
She thought
she thought the last nigga was going to be the one, and the nigga before that wasn't going to do that. And she just keeps making the same mistake of thinking that dudes are not, again, going to curb their appetite because of you, over you. It's a million yous. It's only one of me. At the end, or maybe 10 of me. You know what I mean?
God said, be fruitful. He told men to be fruitful. Society tried to cage us in. That's not natural. First of all, humans been around for gazillion years. Monogamy's only been around roughly 10,000. So what were men doing before society decided to try to cage the lion?
Niggas in the cave hitting shit.
Really, just think about that. Humans been around millions of years, thousands of years. Monogamy only been around about 10,000. So we were obviously doing something before then. And it's not, see, this, y'all make yourselves go crazy because y'all don't want to accept the truth. Once y'all accept it, like, all right, now let's get some ground rules down. You wouldn't go as crazy. You see the Muslim women, they be having 7 sister wives, happy as hell.
Nah,
it's because they got the ideology.
They be going to go get other women for niggas.
Yeah. Man.
They going to go get them.
But see, the problem with that, like, even look at Cam Newton's wife who came out and was like, he do what he do. She had so many women trying to tell her, like, you're just so lost, you don't even understand, trying to brainwash her in to being like, then when she was like, I already accepted the fate and the role of it. It is what it is.
Because she living a rich lifestyle.
Yeah, at that point, she taking care of it.
She's living in reality.
Cam didn't losing his mind over all them baby mamas now. He about to go bankrupt fucking around playing crazy.
Ladies, listen to the men. These women out here that's telling you, no, it's a guy. No, it's not. He's a bum. He's a loser. He doesn't have options. That's the reason. Because it's by default. Like Kali said, even a regular nigga with a regular 9-to-5
he
got
can hit something at his job.
It's a nigga at Chick-fil-A right now, at In-N-Out right now. Like, baby, I could bring an extra double home, extra fries, and he's getting bitches that way. They may not be high caliber, but he got a couple in the Rolodex. So what do you, like, y'all are crazy. Y'all crazy. It's crazy. I'm just telling you. You can tell me I'm crazy, and then you can look at reality. Run down the list of names. All the same outcome. Run down your list of names of your actual live life. You, yourself, watching this. Your mom, your auntie, your homegirls. None of y'all can say y'all found that guy. And if you think you did, he's just good at hiding it. The viral way. But in other news.
There's no hope.
No, it's hope. It's hope.